And when I wake up, I'm over it.
You don't need to see the clap, right? You
No, I
wanna...
do need to see the clap. I only need to see it.
Mind focus is the clap.
I don't even need to hear it. I just need to see it.
All right, soft sticks.
Hey.
And soft sticks.
Sticks.
Oh, my computer fell. Oh, fuck, my computer fell.
Oh, fuck. My computer's on fire. Again.
I just have everything here is just barely resting on top of many different Apple boxes. I don't have a desk here. I just have a bunch of different Apple boxes.
Dude, you don't even have a fucking computer case. It's Apple boxes that you've like drilled the CPU in.
Oh
and
my
stuff.
God. Oh, fuck. That's actually sick. Imagine having
Apple
wood
computer.
case.
That's an Apple computer.
Yeah, just my new Apple box build.
My Apple Box 360.
Dude. Holy shit. I've been like on a binge
drug
of
bender?
these like no.
Okay.
This binge of like
Sex
YouTube
all
videos
the time till you're sick.
to where I just am getting sick of myself and I just puke.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Blech, yeah, baby, just like that. Blech, yeah, girl.
Coming.
Coming.
Sorry, go ahead. You're on a binge.
I'm on a binge, dude,
And a bender.
of these YouTube videos that like just are like video essays pretty much on like different YouTubers and like
Okay,
their
well-
downfall and shit like that. But there's also like these obscure ones. What, you
This
bored?
isn't for
You
jerking
bored?
off. No, I just saw that in the background. I was like, this isn't for jerking off.
But that can of soda back there is for jerking off.
But
That's my
that's for
treat for when I
jerking
come. Instead of smoking a cigarette after, I like to have one sip of flat room temperature soda.
I just want to say that I spilt Diet Coke last night, and that's what I used to clean up because I don't have any paper towel, but it looked like I just willy-nilly leave cum towels out.
Hey,
What?
that's not Diet Coke.
Sorry, it's just regular Coke.
It's regular
I'm
Coke.
on a diet, so I only had half. I spilt the rest.
I'm on a diet, so I lied about it.
Did you know that spilt is correct and spilled
Yeah.
is correct?
Let's look it up.
You can say no.
Let's look up the reason. No, I feel like I literally have looked that up before.
No, I know this, dude. Yeah, no, I looked up. There's spilt and there's a couple. It's from originally the
let's
England
see here.
under the Queen. In Canada, we use like spilt a lot.
Spilt is most commonly
Spilt.
used in American English as the past tense or past participle form of to spill.
Yeah.
Spilled is most commonly used in British English as the past tense or past participle form of to spill, and it has become less frequently used.
Okay, what are all
form
those
the
words
past
you've been
tense
saying?
and past participle.
Dude, I got fucking
so
suspended
apparently
by
Parliament-
Dude, I got suspended by my grade 4 participle.
Yeah, I'm actually vice participle of this Spanish speaking
This
high school.
Dude.
High school.
Did you know that I actually led the Treaty of Versailles?
You led it?
Yeah, I led it.
What's
I led
the Treaty
everyone
of
down.
Versailles? What's the Treaty of Versailles, Clay?
The Treaty of Versailles was France making an agreement in
The future.
17. What year was the Treaty of Versailles? Let's check, guys. Welcome to your history class. You've tried to escape and you can't. Treaty of Versailles. It was during World War I, James. You idiot.
1776. It was World War I. It was between.
1919, dude. Do you want to know what it was? War guilt.
Yeah.
The treaty's so-called war guilt clause forced Germany and other Central Powers to take all the blame for World War I. Dude, the guilt of Germany
Dude,
taking
that's
all
so
the blame
funny.
for World War I and called it the Treaty of Versailles. What?
And it's-
look what you did.
What? Look, this
Look what
is
you
all
did.
your fault. This is all your fault. I need you to sign this
Remember Hitler?
global treaty. Remember Hitler? Hasn't happened yet. Remember Hitler gonna happen later? That's your fault too, bitch.
Just know what you're going to do is terrible, and we've seen it.
I just want you to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, get prepared. So under.
This is all your fault.
You were so
All your fault.
underprepared for when Hitler was in power. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and now we're gonna take
You could have
everything
done
from
it.
you. God, you could have done it. You were so close.
were so
and
close.
you fucked up in the last minute, in the last quarter, man. You
So
fumbled.
I came back in time, and I'm trying to prep you so you can really fucking take this thing and make a
So
W.
you
Get a
can-
W.
So you could do this, man. You can make this happen.
Just sign this.
I'm from a future where it worked out. And I'm coming back here to tell you what. I'll tell you
beautiful it
what.
is on the other side.
Sure, there were some speed bumps along the way.
Okay, we lost
But
some
once we get
lives.
through it, yeah, we lost some lives. Okay, you gotta break some plates to make dinner. Okay,
That's right. Anyways,
so what are we thinking?
we don't know who you are, man. Pop, pop, pop.
We don't know who you are, demon.
Demon.
Witch.
Burn the witch.
And how do we know if she's a witch?
She floats.
Well, lift up her fucking skirt.
Well, let's see what she looks like when she's coming.
Lift up her skirt. Fucking demons. Yeah, I think she's a witch.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
No, I promise you, I don't nothing of the sort.
I don't often love this kind of people.
I don't often love this kind of people. So anyways, guys, welcome back to Beyond the Pine.
Welcome back to Beyond
It's
the Pine.
episode 200,000, and we're coming at you from the year 3000.
Dude, speaking of time machines, literally, if we...
Literally, I think I just made one.
I think I just finished mine, dude. I made it after I was jerking off and finished with that towel there. That kid.
And then I came inside of the Coke
After
can.
I drank
don't
this
think that's
Diet
ever been
Coke.
done before, because when you mix cum and Coke, something happens.
Gumk. Gumk. You want some Diet Coke?
Coke. It's not Diet Coke, man.
Whatever it is, man. It's
normal
right
Coke.
there. Whatever it is, it's right there. Isn't it?
Drink it.
I lied earlier. I drank it all. Spilled some. Drank the rest. Sucked it out of the sheets. Didn't want to waste a drop. Don't tell me you've never done that to your shirt. It's like spaghetti or
Maybe as a child.
fettuccine alfredo or
Spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo, vodka sauce,
vodka salsa,
bolognese.
vodka Red Bull. You've never sucked some shit out of your shirt?
Yeah, as a child.
But as an adult.
I don't think I have, no.
Looks like he's not willing to tell the truth on the podcast.
I always tell the truth.
I don't know, man.
I always tell the truth. Ask me anything.
I literally have heard you lie. Okay.
I literally have heard you lie. Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna test you then.
yeah, ask me anything.
James D'Angelo, just liar challenge. Okay. If you're don't lying, don't smile. If you do lying, do smile. You see? You're a fucking liar, man. Guys,
No,
for those
that's
of you
not
audio
even
listening,
an
James is
accurate test,
smiling
dude.
through his
That's
teeth,
such a
dude.
fucking
Okay,
that's such a
wanna-
fucking bullshit test,
not a
man.
bullshit
I want
test, it's
to
a real
redo.
test.
I want to redo.
Okay. James, if you do not lying to me now, don't smile. James, if you do, though, you going to be lying to me right now. Smile. He's smiling, guys, and he's lying.
I'm not smiling. I'm frowning. I'm
No,
mad.
you're frown smiling, forcing the muscles of your mouth to smile downward. Downward facing dog smile, dude.
I'm not smiling.
Yeah, you are, dude. I can see through you. You know what I have to do? I have to look at you like you're really here, and you feel it, and you're feeling it, and then you smile. What?
God, what fucking sound is that? Where was that sound coming from, dude?
My fucking mouth, man.
Stop rubbing your face.
I started
Dude,
crying.
you like you rubbing your face is the funniest thing
It's
because you're
not.
always like, yes, it is, dude. You'll just be in the middle of a conversation and like telling me something, and then you just start rubbing your fucking
Show
eyes.
me then. Show me
and
because
like,
I don't know what it looks like.
well, you're gonna rewatch this when you're editing. You'll see it. I
I've
don't want to do
never
that because I'll have to
edited
take
these.
off my glasses, and if I take off my glasses, then there's a risk that I won't be able to find them.
Then there's a risk I'm gonna get pink eye, and I'm not willing to get pink eye.
I'm not getting pink eye again.
Okay, I need to show you something. Speaking of rubbing my eyes, dude. You know how Steve and I were showing each other Valorant clips? We were showing each other more Valorant clips, and then I said, "Dude, look at the clip I just posted on Twitter. I think I accidentally just turned aimbot on." And then I posted the image of Salvador Tulamanco.
Tulamanco.
You know, Salvador Dodamanco.
Yeah.
Dodabungo. What's his real name? Tulamanco. Tulamonkey.
It's Salamanca.
Salamanco.
No, Salamanca.
Salvador Salamanca. Isn't that what I said?
No, you said Tulamanco.
Bro, that's so incredibly ridiculous.
Isn't that what I said? You said no. You said took some time.
Holy shit, dude, that was so funny. Your genuine reaction was like a little bit of like, no, it's not what you fucking said. But
No,
like
you
also
said
being caring. And
Tonka
you said Tonka Tonka from Dances with Wolves, dude.
dude.
Tonka,
Oh,
Tonka.
Yo, so funny little story. I've been having
Oh,
guys.
Shoot.
Let's quiet on set here. Let's hold
And
the camera.
action.
Let's stand by.
Action on the story? I'm the
hold on.
director.
Yeah, let's keep rolling. But I'm not going to call action. I want to keep rolling, and I want to just tell you guys a story.
this guy's gonna just fucking pretend he's the director. Action.
So I've had some very funny little high moments recently.
You getting a little bit high recently?
I've been getting a little high recently, and I've been having some funny little high moments. And so the first one, I went to CVS. So Lauren's sick, right? A little bit of backstory. Lauren's sick. She's not feeling well.
She's got
It's not
Ebola.
COVID.
Ebola
It is
COVID.
Ebola. It is Ebola, though. But she's just going along, with her life. She's going to hospitals, schools, many different places without a mask, kind of
Yeah.
just,
Exposing herself to the opposite of, virus and stuff like that. Just health, just good juju.
Yeah. Good juju, good vibes. She's just trying to spread those good vibes, those good Ebola vibes, dude.
Yeah.
And so she was like, I was like, oh, I'm going to go to CVS and get a few COVID tests, and I'll get us some cookies and some treats, some dessert and stuff. So I went over to CVS, and I realized when I got there, I was like, yo, I'm fucking lit right now.
Hey, all right. Now
and
we're talking.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys. Thank you for the applause there.
Lit.
But it was like just the most pure, like funny kind of like experience being high. Literally, like
you have the
I was,
laughies, bro.
I had the giggles, bro. So I went there and I'm like walking around and shit, and I was also getting cough drops for Lauren. She's one of these specific ones. Lauren. Everyone's like, "What the fuck? Can we call the police?" Go ahead, call them.
I'm just gonna laugh at them too.
So I called Lauren to make sure I got the right cough drops. And she's like, yeah, those are around. I was like, cool. So I'm walking around and talking to her. And I was like, do you know what the COVID tests are here? And she was like, I don't remember. Like last time I was there, I had to go get them from behind the counter or whatever. And I was like, huh, cool. And then I just like tuned back into reality. And I was in the toy aisle at CVS.
You know
and I was
COVID
like,
tests are?
I'm talking to one of the action figures. Do you know what the COVID tests are, Mr. G.I. Joe?
Lauren's never gonna be happy.
Two packages of action figures. Yeah, bitch.
You're making the fucking. You just have the biggest boner, dude.
I'm wearing fucking basketball shorts with no underwear. It's just like,
You're wearing the whole basketball team on your shoulders.
dude, I'm wearing like full, like authentic replica LA Lakers basketball gear. Like a big jersey and shit.
Constantly spinning the ball on your finger like in Ned's Declassified.
Honey, I'm home. Today's episode is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. How do you feel about online shopping? How often do you do it? How often do you feel like you have a promo code ready to go at checkout? Thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Let me tell you how it works, okay? Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button appears, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. I use Honey on a regular basis. I'm a cave dweller. I'm in my room working on music, videos, streaming on twitch.tv/NotCabe all the time, literally here. And I rarely have time to go out and buy things. So I use Honey and I shop online. and I watched the prices drop. Candy, cords, tech gear, my Stream Deck, anything I've ever wanted. Honey scours the internet for coupon codes, and I've literally saved, I think I saved $17 on a $30 item. It was a bag of candy, surprisingly, that they don't make in America, and I could not believe how much I saved off of it. $17. So that was just on the table, and thanks to Honey, I saved that $17. Okay? Honey doesn't just work on a desktop. It works on your phone too. Just activate it on Safari and on your phone and save on the go. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this show. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/beyond. That's joinhoney.com/beyond. Thank you, Honey, for sponsoring today's episode of Beyond the Pine. You guys, go use that code. Don't waste money. Don't leave it on the table. Go save money right now and support the show and support our lovely sponsor, Honey. Thanks, Honey.
Dude, no disrespect to huge basketball fans, but I think wearing fucking basketball jerseys with a white t-shirt underneath is the funniest thing ever.
Oh yeah, it looks so bad, dude.
It's so funny.
You either sell drugs, sold drugs, or live with your parents, or go to high school,
or are really into basketball.
or are really into basketball. If you wear a white tee underneath a fucking, that's so funny, dude. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's
You know what? Hey, if you're happy, I'm happy.
But if you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So, anyways, I'm there and I find myself in the toy aisle.
And I find
thought that
myself
was
on the
so
toilet.
funny. That was so funny. I was like, all right, bye, Lauren. So I'm going around and I'm just grabbing so many fucking snacks. They have these packages
Too
of
many
double
snacks,
stuffed
I bet.
Oreos. And instead of like a whole package, like a normal Oreo package,
Yeah.
they're like the single row boxes, you know, where
Oh.
it's like just a single row of Oreos
Oh,
in a
do
box.
I know? Ask me if I know.
Dude, I got 4 of them
Why don't you just get the full package, man?
because they didn't have the double stuffed full package. They only had normal original, and I don't want that.
You
Fuck
get,
off.
You get 2 regular packages and you scrape it off and make your own. Then you can make
That's too
triple
much
stuffed
work,
quad
man.
stuff.
That's too much work.
Yeah, you're probably right. When your
Double
hard time goes
stuff
slow anyways.
is fucking incredible. Double stuff are perfect. They're the
I-
best packaged cookies.
I don't think I've had a double stuff in 10 years because I didn't like it. It was too much. Too much
And that's
icing.
fine. And I'm not even going to fight about it because I'm going to get upset. So anyways, I'm there,
Well,
right?
stand up for yourself.
And I get, and I end up getting everything except, and I'm like there literally checking out at the self-checkout. Boom, boom, scanning. I'm a pro cashier, right? And I pay, and then I remember, oh
Then
my
you went
God,
to go pick
Lauren.
up your check in the break room.
And I realized, oh fuck, I've been on the clock this whole
I've
time.
been on the clock.
Oh, I got to get back to Monster, bro. I got to get back to Monster and offload this 5-ton truck, or I'm dead.
This fucking monster truck. I can't even squash a car with it.
And I remember Lauren wanted ramen. Oh, fuck, I forgot the ramen. I just checked out. I'm standing here in front of the self-checkout. There's a security guard eyeballing me from
Oh.
fucking 10 feet away.
Yeah. He
And
probably wasn't
I'm
even
literally-
eyeballing you.
For sure. And that's, I found that funny too. The idea that that he's watching me when
Dude.
I know that he's literally there just keep counting down the seconds until his shift is over.
But you, dude, he sees you just happy-go-lucky hi James buying Oreo cookies and he's like,
This guy's about to shoot up the store.
doctor?
Dude. starts sucking on his shirt.
Doctor, I'm going to need to take this guy out.
Doctor, I'm gonna need to get new teeth. So I literally think I go through like the fucking overthinking phase of like, I just bought all this stuff, but I need to go and get something else. Should I just turn around and go walk with this bag of shit and go and try to find the ramen? Or like, is he gonna think that I'm gonna fucking steal shit and put it in here? Should I tell him? Should I tell him that I just bought all this, but I have to go get shit?
Tell me you told him, hey, I'm just going to get
No.
some more ramen.
No,
just like, what the
dude,
fuck?
I thought
Okay.
that thought was the funniest thing ever.
That is the funniest
Dude, explaining myself
Hey,
to
I'm
the
just trying to go
CVS
get some more
security guard.
I'm trying to get some more top ramen. And I'm high.
And he's like, huh? Okay.
Thanks, boss.
All right, boss. Thanks, chief. So I just
I'm high.
But as I'm literally like thinking of the options that I had, where in hindsight I should just turn around and got it.
Dude, you almost got arrested.
During the process of all those thoughts, I walked out of the store.
Because you're too scared. You're too over. You're over.
And then there, like in the shopping center, there's a Pavilions right next to it. So then I literally just went to Pavilions and bought the ramen.
Dude, that's so fucking funny that you went to a different.
It was
store to
so
get the
funny.
ramen. You need to write this down because that's going in the buddy comedy.
I did.
That's the like Jim Carrey walking out going big gulps, huh? Like that's that moment for that film.
And it's also like so relatable too.
So
especially
relatable.
if you like being high in public and
Yeah.
just the nonsense that you think about and like, but whenever you're not high, like it isn't even a fucking fabric of a thought in your head, like thinking about that shit. If I wasn't high, I would have like just done
walked
it.
to go get the ramen and came back and
Yeah.
paid for it.
Yeah, easily.
Because he would have saw you go pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he wouldn't have had any suspicions. Even if you went and stole it, he wouldn't have given a fuck.
Yeah, he's a CVS security guard, dude.
He's just like this.
That's why he's paid the big bucks,
Dude,
dude.
this was him.
Dude.
And then you walk by and you're like, "Hey man, I'm just going to get some more top ramen."
Dude, hold on. I'll be the security guard, you be me.
Okay. Just try. Hey man, I'm just trying to go. I'm gonna get some more top ramen.
Are you sleeping?
Top ramen, boss.
Dude, are you sleeping?
That's so good.
So that was the first thing. And then the second thing was last night. I ordered fucking Chick-fil-A and there's like so much bullshit construction in front of my house. They literally like are digging up part of the driveway to like install like, you know, connect the house that they're building in the backyard. They're connecting like the sewage and all that shit to the main pipes. So they have to like dig the track and then like lay all the pipe. And then they're like going to top it with like, you know, in driveways, like the line of like grass they put in the middle of a driveway or something.
Yeah.
In between the concrete. So they're building one of those too. It's going to look nice, but it's like, come on guys, finish it already. You've been doing this for fucking months.
That's so dumb. Though.
It's going to be cool. So because of all that bullshit and there's like caution tape and shit and half my driveway is all ripped up, I just went out there to go meet the guy to get the food. And so I walk over to him and I'm like, "Hey, for James." And he's like, "Yeah." Gives it to me and I'm like, "All right, man, appreciate you." And he's like, "Yeah, for sure, man." And I'm like,
Make sure to tip.
no. And I literally say, "Have a good one."
Oh,
And then I turn around and walk away and I'm just like,
dude.
I thought it was so funny
those
that
are the
I
funniest
like
moments.
I said, paused and then finished. Have
Dude.
a good one.
That I've done that.
And I turn
too many
around and
times.
immediately was like, that's so fucking funny.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. And like that happens to me at least once a year where like I have this little awkward like and you walk away and you're like, "Oh my God, that's not me, dude. That's Steve.
Yeah.
What just happened?" That's so
Dude,
funny.
it's funny though, bro. You know, like you got to look at those things as jokes.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
they
Don't
were.
worry
It
about
was
Don't
intentional.
don't get self-conscious about it. Don't get anxious about it. Just recognize the humor in it.
Recognize the humor. You guys, I just want to announce right now that my song is coming out. It's called "Love Me When You're Gone," and it is
isn't it?
going to come out June 24th. So like 8 days from now. The link in the description will be a pre-save
Literal
link.
exact week from today.
Go pre-save that shit, please. It is such a fucking fantastic song. I love it, and it's the first song of my 6-song EP that's coming out as a single. And James shot the music video for it. He did the single artwork. It's such a sick song. I'm so excited about it. So go right now and click it, please. Let's do a couple hundred. Let's do fucking 9,000 pre-saves. It's free.
Let's do
You just literally
900,000.
you add it to a playlist, but it's really helpful because it shows Spotify algorithmically the interest in the song before it's even out. So it's super helpful, and this is a whole new wave of Whales Talk because, like I said before, I now have a band of 3 additional bandmates, and we've been rehearsing, and we have some possible shows, maybe a tour one day. By one day, I mean we're hoping.
By
that
one
there's a
day,
tour.
it's like likely that there's a tour.
I would say Yes, likely. That's what Brian said. My manager,
Yeah.
Brian. That it's a
Because
school
if you
tour.
say one day there's a tour,
It means like,
that
yeah.
makes it seem like you're literally just hoping that one day there's a tour.
No, there's one
But,
in
like,
the- in
there's-
works,
You're
a
in
couple
talks,
shows,
yeah. That's
yeah.
like likely, yeah.
And there's a cool show that's we might be opening for in September, and they're fucking sick.
We're opening for the Wiggles.
Biggle Boys. But guys, please go.
Yeah,
to
we're
the
actually opening for the Island Boys.
the Island Boys.
Fuck.
But go to the description right now, click that 1RPM link, and pre-save it to one of your playlists. It would mean the world. I've been working on this for so long. Put my blood, sweat, and tears and diarrhea into this EP. Made it with Sean from the Technicolors and his brother Alex, who is now in the band. Alex Silverman
crazy.
is my drummer. And he's a fucking fantastic musician, and he like engineered and wrote some bass riffs and some piano parts to the songs. But Whale Talk's on another level, baby. It's now we've found our sound. We're in the right direction, and these 6 songs are fucking awesome, dude. Like,
And let me just
real
say,
music,
as
baby.
your friend, like, and as a lover of music, you know,
And as a lover.
and as a lover, not a fighter, it is truly your greatest body of work that you've made your entire life
Thank you, bro.
up until this point. No joke, dude. Every single song on the EP is incredible. And I'm so fucking excited for you and so proud of you because you've put in the work the past like fucking 2 years of forming this band, going through like all the different, ups and downs with like your style and everything. And now seeing like how you found it, and like also even separate from that, me listening to it and being like 100%, this is like the best you've ever made. And it's a consistent body of work, that's like, that fits together. And it's like an actual project. You know what I mean? It's not just like a bunch of songs that you made with a bunch of different people.
We wrote that, like we did the thing where you go somewhere. We recorded this and wrote these in a band called The Main Studio here in Arizona.
Love the Main.
They're fucking amazing. I've loved The Main forever too. And
Well, I mean, I loved the Main in like 2010 or 2011 because I haven't
same.
listened to them since then. But like, dude, the Main in 2010.
yeah, dude. Oh no, wait, that's Beach Weather. Never mind. I was gonna say
What's
Alex,
that one song from them?
Pioneer.
Hold on.
Pioneer's so good. Or no, wait, that's the album. That's the album that I love by them. Oh. But yeah, dude. Like, so we did it there. It really is a body of work. It's not just like, I mean, singles are great. Singles are awesome, and like that's how I was starting to try to find my sound, because like you write with people and then you expand and you write with different people. And I came to LA and wrote with like 4 different producers, and that's where Hypocrite came from, with John London from Point North. And I wrote with Sam from Winnetka Bowling League, and we used one of my demos to start with. And I don't think the song really got to where it wanted to be. I felt like it didn't really know itself, and it wasn't me. So that one is just in the bucket of demos.
Cause she's everything I asked for, everything I asked for.
I don't know.
I want more.
Oh,
That's literally like 2008.
What album is that?
Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
Oh, see, I was Pioneer album. That was my shit.
Oh, see, I was actually a pioneer.
I was actually a pioneer
on that album.
So, but yeah, guys. So it would mean the fucking world to me if you went and pre-saved that song.
And it's great music. Like you're gonna
enjoy
love
it. You're gonna enjoy it. I love it. Like, and I heard an artist in an interview talk about how like they made
How
their
they love
album
it.
and they love my album.
I was listening to a Post Malone interview, and he was
said
talking
he
about the
loves
album,
shit.
my album.
He loves it. But I was listening to them talk about it and say like, they love their album, and like it's like their favorite album right now, and that's what they're listening to, and that's what like I strive for now when I'm writing shit. And like I truly love these songs, and I've been bumping them every time I'm in my car, and like comparing them quality wise to other sounds, and like it's up there. It's like it hangs with the big
Dude,
ones.
remember when I picked you up from the airport and you were like, yeah, dude, I want to show you like the full EP, like it's all mixed and mastered like perfectly and shit. And so you connected to it and your phone volume was just on like one. And so you're like, all right,
notch.
man, it's fully mixed and mastered. And you played and it's like, let me when you're gone. Let me when you're gone. And it was so funny. 'Cause it's like, yeah, dude, it's fully mixed and mastered. It's so quiet.
It was so quiet. But wrapping
Dude,
that up,
speaking-
go pre-save
Bro,
it.
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Please go pre-save it.
Please do. And the
be
music video is going to
excited.
be coming out on Friday as well.
That's right. That's
very
right.
excited about this. It's actually the first like bigger thing that I shot with the new Blackmagic, and it looks fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I can't wait. I love that music video. I love the artwork so much too. Like,
I love simple artwork like that like, you know, it's a small little like set, a small little vignette of something, but like there's so much like character to it, you know, versus like some fucking fully photoshopped, fully, you know, type of single artwork or whatever that's
and
just
those
like
are cool too. It's just like you got to think about what the vibe is of the song and what you want.
Yeah,
people
for
to,
sure.
Like, first
and like I
impression,
feel like, you know, just seeing your feet like that, laying down with that spotlight, like, and even just the idea of the song, "Let Me When You're Gone," like there's a connection there.
Yeah,
you know, and it just fits the vibe fully. And I'm so excited I'm gonna have a rough cut for you today of the music video.
I can't wait, dude. Oh yeah, and send me that VHS stuff after this so I can, because I have to post another. I have like
I'll first
clip.
thing I'm gonna do is fucking transcode it, and hopefully that works. And if not, then
I'll get any other clip, any other 20-second little clip or whatever. You know what I mean? But so after this when this podcast is out, if you're listening to this right now, that means I've posted this clip with a little piece of the song, so you can actually go listen to it. And if you're like, man, I just don't know if I like Kib. I don't know if I like Kib's music. Go listen to the first 10 seconds of the song. It's a great little like.
And if you listen to it, and you think, I don't really like this song, then I don't know what to tell you, man.
Then I don't know what to tell you, man. What more do you want? Okay, I do this for you.
Totally random, but remember when we almost had Post Malone in Sugar Pine 7?
Yeah, because I and Steve knew him as Austin at the Team Crafted Minecraft house in like 2015.
Back when we used to do craft services with him.
When we used to do craft services. Yeah. Do you remember that? That like I've like smoked with him and partied with him and hung out with him, shared moments.
Yeah, I feel like in the future there will be a time where
that's full circles.
You guys, full circle.
I totally agree. Yeah,
yeah, because like that has to happen.
100%.
And I'll be there.
We'll know someone that knows someone like. And you already know people who know people who know people, and same with you. Like you're like one step away already, and we already know each other. But like he's had such a life since then that he'll probably be like, "Oh fuck, I remember you." It'll be like that. You know what I mean? It won't be like,
"Oh
my
fuck,
guy.
I remember you. I fucking hated you.
Where's my $20?" Yeah,
dude. No, but that's so funny. We were so close to having him in Sugar Pine 7 because Steve and him followed each other, and then he reached out to Steve first and literally messaged him and just said, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah.
And like Steve, I remember tried to like play it so cool, but like was definitely like, dude, we need to fucking capitalize on this shit and get him in here because he could become one of our best friends.
Yeah. Dude,
Steve, I need you to get him. I need you to message him back because he could become one of my best friends.
Yeah, James wants him to become one of his best friends. So you're gonna need that. Yeah, dude. He like when he popped off, he unfollowed all of us. Because we used to follow each other when he was just Austin and he was part of the gaming community, and then they probably I'm assuming that they went, you know, the song's gonna pop off.
You need to separate yourself.
Because you usually know when you put a song out who's gonna be fucking with it, like even if that's like playlist wise and stuff like that. But there was an element to his that was like random in the sense of like someone heard it, but it's because he knew people who would send it to that person who would hear it. So like he probably had a good idea that this person at least is going to hear it. I don't know if they're going to post it. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but my song is good and people believe in it and it's going to be heard by other people. And so they probably went, "Hey man, your life's going to change forever. You're going to need to change everything and unfollow all of those fucking gamers, dude. Those fucking Minecraft gamers. Not a good look, dude.
And he was against it, man. He was against it. Nail,
he fought
it. Know, but at the end of the day, what are you gonna do?
So I'm a little bitter about that, but I'll be talking to him about it one day.
Yeah, and I'll be there.
We shared a joke because we had this friend named Jordan who was super, super high. And Austin and I were sitting on the couch and we were high and we were just like eating Pop-Tarts and stuff. And Jordan is British. He's high as fuck, but he like became like a goof. Like clearly this guy doesn't smoke often.
Yeah, like straight up like losing your fucking mental control. Like it's so funny and you're so high. Yeah.
And we called him the fucking Pop-Tart pirate and that became a thing. So Austin, if you remember the Pop-Tart pirate, dude.
He's not watching.
H me you, bro. H me you. Hit me E up.
Hit me E up. H me you, dude. H me you.
It's me, you, dude. So we'll
It's
reconnect.
me and you, dude. It's me and you.
It's me and you now, dude. We'll get him on the pod, dude, and we'll talk about that. And maybe if he's lucky,
And that'll
I'll jerk him off.
Maybe if he's lucky, I'll let him use some of my toilet paper to come into maybe later.
Double ply.
And that'll be the day that life changes when we have him on the podcast.
That's right. No, I don't think it will.
No, it would have already changed.
We'd get like 70,000 views on the pod, maybe 100, and then it's back to normal. Just like you know that's exactly what would happen to.
No, not necessarily.
You think your
I
life
think there'd
would
be
change?
I think that there would be a life-changing event.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fame, maybe it's a tornado, but who knows? Maybe a tornado hits my house.
Could be fame and it could be a natural disaster. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude,
after
that's so
Post Malone's
funny.
on our podcast.
Honestly, man, our life's gonna change after this. It could be like fame and fortune. It could be a tornado, but something big is happening.
Something big's happening. I can feel it, man. Okay.
Could be a tornado, though. Most likely, it's gonna be a tornado.
Just want to say, on a note of tornadoes, I saw Buzz Lightyear last night.
Oh, hell yeah!
It's
How was it?
Not good.
Aw.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
It's not good. I'm glad it exists, but it's like it's worth one watch. I'll never ever ever watch it again.
Oh boy.
The cat was really funny. Super funny at times. But total miss. None of the humor and pacing was good except for sometimes with the cat. There was like a couple little moments.
Oh my god.
What is that bad review?
It has a 4.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
It's really bad. Like, dude, you know, here's how you fucking know. Within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the film, Dill and Hal and I looked over at each other and we were like, this is fucking garbage. You know exactly what this film is and its pacing and what its humor is and what its writing is and what its voice. Dude, I didn't even know that Buzz's voice was played by Chris Evans because it was so incredibly bland and such normal. There was nothing special. All of the characters were like diluted, gray, colorless, flavorless versions of what those characters could have been. Buzz's voice acting was just like, of course it's not going to be Tim Allen anymore, but like it was not good. It was like just basic, boring. Like this could have been some fucking rip-off company that magically got the rights to Buzz Lightyear. The idea of the story is sick. The execution of almost everything was bad. Do you want to know what it's about without any spoilers?
Yeah.
So essentially, and they also just Top Gunned it at the end, by the way. Literally, if you've seen Top Gun at the end, you're going to be like, we literally like, did they just shit this out because Top Gun came out and they're trying to capitalize on it? Because like there's such a Top Gun vibe to this. But dude, so it's about Buzz. They get trapped on a different planet. Like the idea of this is cool and it's going to make you want to watch it more probably, but it's so bad.
I'll wait till it's out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. I would. Wasn't worth the fucking $12. Well, it was worth it. I love the theater, honestly. I had a good time because I love the theater, unless it was like literally killing me inside, but I could watch a bad movie in the theater and enjoy it. So this civilization gets, not civilization, this group of people who are
Civilization.
Space people.
Millions of people.
millions of people. Anyways, these people get trapped on a different fucking planet and they can't get out because they don't have the right fuel. So they need to find a way to get out, and they're trying different methods of fuel to see, because they have to get to hyperspeed, and Buzz is testing it. But every time he goes to test it, he comes back, it's been 4 years. And so he keeps going. And then, total of like 60 years goes by. So now we're introducing new characters and stuff like that. And then we find out,
That's a really fucking dope idea.
it's really cool. The idea
really
is
cool.
so fucking sick, bro.
and that's like really deep. Like that's a really like deep kind of like existential like theme.
Yeah. No, the whole idea was dope, but literally the execution is so bad. You know who Zurg is, right? From watching Toy Story? Tell me.
It's the villain. Buzz's nemesis.
Do you know who
It's his
Zurg
father.
is? You don't know. Okay.
What do you mean?
It's not his father. I don't want to spoil. This is a massive spoiler if I say something. But if you don't know, then maybe
wait a minute.
because I think we know this already. Like I don't think this is the first time we find out who Zurg is.
Well, in Toy Story 2, when
We see who
Zurg's
Zurg
in
is.
it turns like he says that it's literally like a Star Wars fucking parody. He says that he's his father.
It's not his father. Never has.
Who is
been.
it?
Spoiler alert! If you don't want to know yet, but
Is it
this
Buzz from the future?
this information's already out there because of Toy Story 2, so we already know this. I think.
I don't know if we already know this.
Unless
'cause
they
that's what
changed
they
it.
that's what they talk. That's what the result is in fucking Toy Story 2. And there's the scene because he's it's like the second Buzz that comes out of the package, right? It's not the original Buzz because there's two Buzzes in Toy Story 2. And then at the end when like they fight and do that, and then they like at the climax, like movie's almost done, and then they're all leaving, going back to Andy's house, and then they're like they want second Buzz to come with them, and then he's like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna stay with my dad," and they're like playing catch.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking up who Zurg is in Toy Story 2. Hang on, Emperor Zurg, Toy Story 2. Oh, is Zurg really Buzz's father? Oh. Okay, so it is a massive spoiler then.
Well, I mean,
you want a
we've given
spoiler?
the spoiler alert. Yeah, tell me.
Spoiler alert! Just turn it down for 10 seconds and then you won't matter anymore. And you're turning it down now. It's Buzz from the future. And you're turning it back up. Okay, guys.
But they don't hear that, and they just keep it down the entire time. So when are they going to be done?
So yeah, anyway, so like
I think I think I just said that.
no, I know.
Didn't I just say that?
I didn't want to tell you if you're like, no,
Right.
don't tell me because you didn't know.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
No,
cool.
again, like all of
A
the
little
ideas were
cliche,
sick.
a little
Yeah.
predictable, but like, it's cool.
Yeah.
If they earn it, which it sounds like they didn't.
No, they didn't earn it. The idea worked within.
No, they did.
No, they did. No, they didn't because like there was so much potential for this, and so badly did they utilize it, the ideas. But dude, it was just like
That's such a bummer, man. 'cause
it's
it
worth
looked so
watching.
good.
But it's I know even the trailer, I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, this is gonna be like Big Hero 6, like as good as Big Hero 6 or some of the good fucking animated movies. And then I watched it and I was like, the animation was kind of weird and slow and like that made it visually so boring to watch. And like I don't know, there was some good to it, of course. Like I would give it a 5 out of 10. That's what I gave it right afterwards. I was like, I would give it a 5 out of 10. It would have got a 4 if it wasn't for this cat character that like genuinely had some funny moments and made me laugh out loud. Literally laughing out loud, raffle cup on the fucking floor. But yeah, like I recommend you go see it. And then after I watched it,
But yeah, overall, I highly recommend it. You go see it.
8 out of 10. I did a poll on Instagram and I was like, hey guys, I'm thinking of going to see Toy Story Buzz Lightyear movie. Do you think it's good? Yes or no? And it's like really split. It's like it was like 60% yes, 40% no. And that made me go, it made me remember that, oh, okay. So most people don't have good taste. Most people just like what they're told to like. And I forgot about that. Like that's what pop is. You know what I mean? Like pop music that isn't good, that has millions of fans and shit. Like there's great pop music, but there's also bad pop music and people fucking because there's just most people, even if it's like 60%, but most people just like what they're told is good. I wish
You know
I
what blows
would-
my mind? People that don't like or don't listen to music, or people that don't like or watch movies and shit. Like
Yeah.
there are people that like just don't listen to music and
I
watch
know.
movies, and I'm like, what do you do?
You want to hear something fucking wild? I've worked with incredible producers who are in incredible bands who specifically don't listen to music because they're already such a musician that they don't want any outside influence. And I thought it was very pretentious when I first heard of that. And now I
I think
realize
that is pretentious.
it may be, but like they're amazing. And what they create is so just them. Like there's no influence. But also, like, I love influence. Influence is everything. Taking influence
Everything.
from different genres. And
There is nothing around today that is being created that isn't inspired by something else in some way, shape, or form. Period.
except for the producers I've worked with, they don't listen to music.
Well, I think that they're
Lying.
make believe. I think that you've made them up.
They're not make believe, man. They're not make believe.
Dude, you yeah, man, I work with the producers from the Technicolors, producers from the Main, but you've just been lying the whole time. You really just have been in your bedroom fucking playing Valorant. There is no EP.
Dude, this has been.
Oh, nailed it.
Sorry, James. I'm in a session. Dude,
I don't know, man. I just think that's weird because, like, I mean, I think if you can pull inspiration 100% entirely from within, that's wild.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, that doesn't resonate with me. I need to. I'm inspired by the fucking mountains of content that I've consumed over my entire life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I don't, even if I'm not consciously pulling from it, subconsciously there's something that's, you know, peaking in that, you know?
But there's different levels of which you can use inspiration or pull from nothing in different, like, you know, like areas of film, I would say. And the area that I would say is similar to music where you can try to pull the least from inspiration is when you're writing your story, because that's where you can just feel what you can think about this story and create this story, and it's a feeling that you're like, this feels right, this feels good, versus like things that are formulaic that you take, which is inspiration and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or even inspiration of like, I've heard this chord progression, but oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's that song. I'm going to change the chord and go to here. You know what I mean? Because every chord fucking progression
exists,
has been done before, and you've heard it in every song, every chord progression. So like, that's where like, in some ways you can't, but you can, you know, take the inspiration and change it and stuff like that. But lyrics and melodies and stuff like that is just like feeling, like when you're writing, you know, your story. And then when you're shooting, you're taking elements of like, oh, this is kind of Wes Anderson-y, and like, oh, I just think this is sick. And like, and why you think it's sick is because of your influence, of course, you know?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, but it is definitely interesting. Like the people that don't, or say they don't listen or watch movies and stuff like that. And that's not me either.
wild.
That's so not me.
Yeah.
I love it. It fuels
to
me.
each his own, you know, like if that works for you, then fuck yeah. But like, I just don't resonate with that.
Yeah. I just don't like people who are like that.
Because it just does come off as pretentious, like the idea that, oh, well, I already am perfect, and what I create is going to be so original and so incredibly powerful that, like, yeah, man, you know, I just have it. I guess I just have it.
It's not even that. It's more so like these people that I've experienced aren't claiming to be the best in the world, and that I don't need inspiration. I don't want the inspiration of something to intrude in what I will naturally create.
No, I get that.
You know, and that's what I respect about that. And then when when working with them, they're so talented that you're like, yeah, that works for you. That's crazy. Like, yeah, you're a freak. Like, I think, I could be wrong, but I think Sam from Winnetka Bowling League was that guy. He's like, I tried not to listen to music, stuff like that. And his drum production was the best sounding drum production I've ever heard in my life. Like, I was astounded. You know, but also
yeah, look,
that song was the one that isn't gonna come out. You know what I mean? Which doesn't mean anything. It wasn't a bad song. It's just, I don't know why I'm using that as a point if I'm trying to say it wasn't a bad song, but it wasn't what I wanted, and that's, I think, a different
that's fine
thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like, from that perspective, I get it, even though I don't like personally agree with it. Like, I get it. Like, sure, and I'm sure that there will be a time in my life where I explore that, you know, just totally coming up with something. It's not like I'm fucking writing something or coming up with shots and shit, and I'm like pulling up things and being like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that one exactly. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I guess whatever.
I do that for film though. I'll look at a shot and be like, oh, this is what I want this shot to look like, but I see it in whatever setting and different lighting and stuff like that. But I don't think that's necessarily inspiration, because, I mean, it is inspiration, but I don't know. With shots, it's just kind of like, there is, I don't know, it's not. It's like, what do you avoid every shot that's ever been done? You couldn't.
No, because there are ways that you shoot certain scenes in order to develop a scene and the beats in that scene, and, you know, the arc of that scene. There are certain ways that you need to shoot it in order for it to effectively be done. You know, like, if you just, and you know, rules are meant to be broken, blah blah blah. But like, if it's a very, very intense and emotional scene, and there's a character experiencing a realization or something, you're not going to shoot that in a fucking wide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to be close with them.
Wide
You're
would
gonna
you?
be tight. Wide would you? Yeah, why would you?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
That's so fucking funny. You're smart. Sometimes.
All the time?
Not now. And cut.
And action.
Dude, just two conflicting directors. That's really funny.
And cut. And action.
No, we just cut.
And silence. And
The camera's
action. Cut.
All right, guys, we're moving
That's
on.
beautiful. Guys, let's roll. Action.
And back to square one.
Cut. And that's lunch.
All right, hold. And rewrites. We're rewriting the script.
Hold. CGI explosion.
And that's it, baby.
Am I wrong?
That's a wrap.
Am I fucking wrong or what?
This is a scene this is a childbirth scene. It's so
Yeah, I want him to
emotional.
come out with power and emotion. Exactly.
Yeah, I want there to be an explosion.
Yeah, and I want there to be an explosion coming out of her fucking ass. Ah!
A super tiny little mushroom cloud.
Dude, that's literally what it's like every time I fucking fart in my pants. Except it's not a mushroom cloud.
dude.
It's a literal solid shit in the shape of a mushroom.
Every time, yeah, bro, for real, man. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Like, whoa.
I create nuclear fission when I'm shitting.
Oh, dude, I create nuclear fissures when I'm. You ever had a
Nuclear
fissure?
anal fissure.
Dude, I wish we could pull up, and we will next time.
I wish we could pull up a scene of someone taking a shit.
I just love. Did you see the TikTok I sent you?
Yeah,
The last one?
by the tomato.
Yeah. It's just this old guy. He's like,
Major.
tomatoes.
Yeah, dude, I see that, and I'm like, I just imagine you like fucking looking at your phone, just being like,
I don't laugh that hard. I laugh at the idea
you
of
do.
you thinking it's funny. I go, and I send it to you.
I go, oh, send it, James.
And then, dude, all you do is send me videos, man. It's ridiculous.
And then all you do is on TikTok is you send me videos.
We should look at the videos you sent me.
I'm down.
Can we?
What do you mean?
Are there any offensive ones? You got me.
Just kidding. We're not gonna look at them.
I could pull them up right now if you want me to.
Well, look, they're all very serious Ben Shapiro clips.
They are very,
All super serious right wing propaganda.
dude, we should literally do a segment. And we could potentially do it right now or next pod, literally reacting to James's TikToks, and it's the ones you DM me. And we just watch them.
That sounds, though, the way you said it sounds like the TikToks that I make. Reacting to James's TikToks. That sounds
You
only
directed
like
all of them.
reacting. Yo, I just directed this one. Fucking Island Boys. I actually directed that.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll do next episode. Reacting
Cool, man.
to James's
Down.
TikToks.
I'm down, bro. Let's fucking get it.
That sounds like so much fun, dude. That'll make me horny laugh.
Cool. Hey, do we have any calls before we leave?
We actually don't have a single call this week.
I think we do.
No, I don't think so. And guys, we're back with our first caller.
What's up, Clay and James? It's me, running here. Just wanted to ask you guys a quick question about what you do to find motivation and flex your creative juices. Also, big shout out Kauai. James, my wife and I went there on our honeymoon. It was amazing. Got to see like Honolulu Bay, stayed in Princeville. Anyway, I wanted to throw up one of these for you guys. I do these every day.
Yo! Are you
Nailed that
fucking
shit,
kidding
bro.
me, bro?
Nailed that shit. That's tight. That's fucking tight.
That was
that's
tight, dude.
What's up, Clay and James? Just wanted to throw you one of these. Just fucking
That's
breaks his
fucking
neck.
tight, bro. Oh,
Dude, yeah, hell yeah. Dude, fuck yeah, Kauai. It's the best place on earth. It's the best place ever. I highly recommend if you want to go on vacation to Hawaii. Obviously, all of Hawaii is fucking beautiful, but Kauai is perfect. It's chill. It's laid back. It's way more like natural, and it's not built up. And it's just a great place to go and fucking
It's a great
relax.
place to go. Yeah, I'm loving Kauai. Thinking about going there next year with James.
You better.
And I'd love to, man. You know what I mean? I think we'll have a good time there. Probably learn how to do some backflips, all that shit, man. It's good to meet you guys, and awesome.
What do we do for motivation, get the creative juices flowing? Yeah, I mean, we talk about this a lot. It's definitely one of those things that's different for every person. And, you know, once you find that, you know, it that helps because then you know what works for you. But yeah, I mean, look, I think the most important thing to remember is like, don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself to finish something or complete something or whatever. Both those words mean the same thing. Just do it because you want to enjoy it. Like if you find enjoyment in whatever you're doing, then you're not gonna have a hard time doing it. You know what I mean? And give yourself the grace that, like, you know, recognize where you're at as a creative and whatever you're trying to create, and look at it, everything as an opportunity to learn more and get better at creating whatever you're creating.
Now, here's what you do. You smoke a bunch of crack. You get zooted. You finger yourself. Go to bed. No, what I my perspective
Go to bed,
actually,
wake up the next morning, fresh start, and then you get going.
fresh start, you get going. Dude, I recently have had a massive change of I guess opinion on my approach, because I used to say forever, and I've said this 1,000 times because we've gotten this question before. I used to say, like, you know, and this is what worked for me for a while too. You know, like going to bed on time and then waking up, and I had this exact schedule of like getting my fucking 10 hours of sleep, which I need, waking up, having a coffee, getting on the fucking computer,
Going back to bed,
watching like interviews and videos that get me inspired to do what I'm about to do, and then I start. And that worked every day. I was fired up and excited. But then I dropped that when I did this song a day thing with my girlfriend and her band Goodbye Daisy, where it was called Song a Day, where we would write one song every single day, and no matter what, and we did this whole competition, fucking signed a fun little contract just for shits, and like there was a prize at the end and stuff like that. And it made me have to make something and make a song when I had no time. If I had 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever. So there was no fucking way for me to like, fuck, how do I get inspired and feel 100% right now to do this? Impossible.
Yeah.
You just start. And so
you just do it.
After doing, I think it was like 27 days of this or something like that, whatever it was, it was life-changing for me, because I realized no matter what my mental condition is, my physical condition, I literally can just sit down and start making, and that will inspire me.
Yeah,
Because,
100%.
and that could be because I'm at a level where like now I can, when I make something, I can kind of make what I want to make and make it good and shit like that. So like I just start making, even if I don't have an idea, if I'm not inspired, I just sit down and just start. I
Yeah,
just
dude,
start
100%.
making, and then it goes, and then I want to work for 8 hours on this fucking song, like every single time. There wasn't one time where I was like, oh, this isn't going anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
which is so wild, because that's happened to me before in my life, where I'm working, I'm just like, this just isn't it. But like, it's
You know
all
what
that,
I think that is?
it's all that pressure that you put on yourself.
100%. It's pressure, dude. Like once you realize that like 80% of the struggle, you know, and the like obstacles that you face when you're creating are ones that you put on yourself. Because if you think
100%.
about like, if you're just like in your room working on something, or like writing, or fucking in fucking Ableton or whatever, starting to make some music, there's absolutely zero fucking external pressure or criticism on you whatsoever. You're just doing it in your room. Not a single person even fucking knows,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like, if you're having a hard time doing it, it's because of the mindset that you're in. Like, and I've experienced this so many times. And I know that a lot of people experience this, like the desire or the expectation to be like right on the money right when you start making something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like, no, dude, give your like start working on shit and don't be afraid to like scrap a bunch of shit that you've been working on.
Dude, yeah.
Because you're not
That's
going to
the
just be
huge
like, okay,
thing.
I'm starting right now and it's immediately going to be so good. And if it's not, oh fuck, maybe I'm just bad. And it's like,
Dude.
no, dude, get through the bullshit, get through all the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Then realize that that's not working. And then you're going to be that much closer to finding the thing that is going to be working.
And don't worry about the next thing you're working on as much, because forever until Song a Day, until writing with other producers and not putting everything, like all my eggs into the idea of this next thing I'm making has to be the best thing and it's going out and it has to be amazing. And if it's not, you beat yourself up and stuff like that. This next thing that you're making doesn't even have to exist. You just focus on making it and the excitement of enjoying and loving this for what it is. It doesn't have, you're like, oh, well, man, what if it's like a sad song? Or what if this video or this film is like, it's not the banger that I want to put out. It's like, just make it for exactly what it's supposed to be and then put it on your fucking computer, because you know what? Tomorrow you're just going to make another one. And then the next day you're just going to make another one. And maybe not every day, for depending on what you're doing. It could be a month-long thing, a week-long thing, but like you're literally going to make one and then you're just going to make another one. So this one you're making right now is not end all be all, life-changing, has to be the greatest thing ever. It's like, dude, just make it. Just fucking make it, because you're going to get
100%.
so much better, so much faster.
That's
You're
the
going to
money,
learn
dude.
how you work, the whole motivation, the whole perspective change for me is like, bitch, I could be fucking dead tired and sit down and write a song and it'd be pretty good. And have that be a demo that I show other producers. Or at very least, I made that song and I get to listen to it, and maybe 10 years down the road I come back to it, or I don't, and it made me better. It's literally, you just went to the gym. This thing you just made, at very
Literally,
least,
bro.
you just went to the gym. So that you have to make this next thing to be able to make your next great thing. And
Dude, I
this
think
could be that, but
That's like something that in like today's fucking world of social media and fucking like sharing your shit with the world and stuff and like content creation, that like people don't ever fucking realize or get taught about, is that it's all about practice.
Yeah.
It's all about doing things to learn more and get more experience so that you can be better at what you're creating. And I don't ever hear anyone talking about that.
And the
maybe
more
I just
you make,
haven't
the
found
better
right,
you get. The more fucking
Yeah.
times you go to the gym,
Dude,
the stronger
fuck.
you're going to get.
Yeah, easily, dude. It's the
It's
same
that
exact
simple,
thing.
bro.
Just like get rid of the idea of creating something to post it. Like I
Right,
just shot
right.
something with Steve a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if I'm even gonna like finish it or post it, just because it's not exactly like, obviously I had the idea initially to post it, but it's not exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know what, that's fine, because I learned a lot. You know what the number one fucking thing I learned from that
Knowledge.
experience is knowledge. I learned knowledge. I learned
knowledge.
properly exposing with the black magic. And that, because that's a thing. It's a cinema camera, so the exposure is a lot more important, and like the color profile of it. And I didn't expose things properly, so I'm not able to color it the way that I want to. And that's a massive fucking lesson that I learned. So now with Love Me When You're Gone, I exposed everything fucking perfectly.
That's right.
Because of that. And like, that's literally everything we just talked about put into practice in a real situation that I just experienced over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
And like, it's huge, dude. Cause,
It's huge. It really is.
and that's
Like,
really the most important thing.
and like I've seen, because I was forced to get these songs to a state that we had like parameters of it has to at least be of this quality, or not quality, but the song has to have at least this in it for it to be, it has to kind of at least be a song. And so I would always like be a little bit of a perfectionist of trying to like automate sounds and make it like polish and mix it really well and stuff like that too, which is great, because now I see value in finishing it at least too, or getting it to like in the song world. If you write a verse, a pre-chorus, and then a chorus, that's the song. You can just do that. You wrote a song, even if it's a minute long, minute and a half, 2 minutes long, whatever. Like, because you just fucking double that, change some of the production, write different things, maybe write a bridge and a post. Like, and that's all just afterthought shit. The song is the verse and the fucking chorus and maybe a bridge, you know? So like, for me now, it's like, okay, under any fucking condition, like I was saying, under any amount of stress, tired, don't feel like it, I can always jump in and do it and then be so excited and be rocking and rolling. And I let go of the, like, this is the next song that's going to be released and this is my sound right now. It's like, no, it's not. It's just the next thing you're making to get you one step closer to making your next great thing.
Yeah, that's a huge perspective that you're going to gain too, is knowing that when the time comes that you are working on that thing that is going to be the next big thing, you're going to recognize that for specific reasons and fucking show up when the time's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not worry about fucking bullshit that has no importance.
It helped me so much with like going into sessions with producers and other artists and writing and stuff, because like I always felt confident and good and like everything, but like beyond that now I just feel like I can jump in the room with fucking anyone and we can write a fucking great song. Like that confidence is everything, because
yeah, boy.
You just like, that's fucking everything. Without that confidence, like you're not going to be at your full potential. So like flex those muscles, keep doing it. And like you in anything, if you don't do it for a while, you get rusty. So you got to be constantly going to the gym. You go and fucking get out of shape. It's that simple. Like, anyway, we have one more caller.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Guys, this next caller has glasses
Hey,
on.
Kib. Hey, James. Thanks for having me on. My name is Tyler. I'm calling from the Chicagoland area in Illinois. I've been watching you guys since back when it was the Steven Suptic experience, and I've been a fan ever since. I've consumed basically every piece of media or content that all three of you created throughout the years. I love all of your music. James, it was an absolute pleasure to be a part of the virtual screening for Three Kings. Ooh. I thought that was incredible. I can't wait to see what you do next. And obviously, same for you, Kib. Your music is killing it. My question is related to content creation. For a few years now, as sort of just a hobby, a pet project, I've developed a YouTube channel based around movie-related content, podcasts about movies, the occasional review or video essay, and I'm a big fan of it. And you know, my friends and family, they are very supportive of it, and you know, they think that I should give, at least my friends think that I should give it a full chance.
I should give up.
But it's kind of difficult. You know, I have a full-time job in marketing, and I like my job. You know, I'm just not passionate about it in any way, and but it's comfortable and it's reliable. You know, I work from home. I have a salary. I have benefits. I don't have to worry about, you know, my next check or anything like that. And so it puts me in this weird place where, you know, I work 40-hour weeks. I don't have a lot of free time. So, you know, if I actually wanted to put the amount of effort into my content as it deserves, it would eat up all of my free time. I wouldn't have time to play video games or hang out with my fiance or watch new movies. But, you know, the only other option would be to quit my day job so that I have free time and YouTube time. But I don't feel like I'm at that point either. You know, I really only my friends watch my videos. I've never made it much farther than that. And yeah, so I'm just kind of wondering, you know, for you guys, was there ever a tipping point? I don't recall if either of you have ever had, you know, the standard 40-hour work week. I know both of you got involved in this sort of media stuff pretty early, but was there ever an indicator that told you now is the time to switch gears, now's the time to put everything in? Or was it a slow process? Any advice you could have would be great. I'm just kind of wondering, you know, should I keep this a hobby and just whatever, put time that I can into it and put one video out every month? Or do you think it's worth it to shift the gears a little bit more substantially? Anyway, thank you so much for letting me on. If anyone's interested, you can go to withgrose.com. Peace out, guys. Love you both. See ya.
Dude, you deserve that shout out, bro. That was fucking, that was a great question. I was captivated. I loved listening to you talk, man. And that's my beginning compliment to you. I would like to say that that's a really tough one. And that all, in my opinion, comes down to just how passionate you are, and how much you love this thing, because you're in that position where like you've grown up a lot. You know what I mean? Like you said, you've got that full-time job, you've got a fiance, you've got a whole life that you need to maintain. You've added a lot of cups to what makes you whole. And the more cups you add, the less time you have,
the more pea
for
cups,
all of
yeah.
them. The more pea cups, less pea you can put in them. So I definitely see your position, and I see your conflict with it, because like you said, you're not at a numerical or analytical spot where you can look at it and go, okay, yeah, there's a clear sign here that I can make this shift. So now it's just about finding within you what you want with your life, and how you can make that happen. You know what I mean? Because yeah, you got to keep all those cups full. Otherwise you leave some empty, and you start to not be full as a person and feel fucky. And like, I know for me, I have been doing this for so long that I was fortunate enough to, my turning point happened before, while I was living at home with my parents. And just, I was doing it every day because I fucking loved it. And I believed in myself, and I knew this was going to work. And then it showed that it was working. So I was like, okay, so I have my green light to just keep hustling on this. And, the only way that it did take off was because I had the time to put into it. So it is a pickle, it's tough. And it doesn't mean that's the only way. There's lots of people who post once a month and the shit goes fucking viral and stuff like that. For me, that's not the type of work that I make. At least now, I guess I sort of do now with music and stuff like that. It's not like this constant posting of content and stuff. But yeah, like I'm in a position where I am kind of financially, like I'm just kind of fucking getting by and pursuing music and stuff like that. But I'm so fulfilled and so happy, and I don't like not make enough money or anything like that. It's just that like I definitely could have be in the 40-hour a week position, feeling a lot more comfortable and things like that. But like I just can't. Like my heart, my soul, my mental, everything about it is like, you have to be doing this in order to fucking survive.
Yeah.
And feel good. And I could probably convince myself to make that switch, but like I just know what I want for my life. I want to be able to look back when I'm 50 and be like, yo, I fucking did what I loved every single day of my life. And that's why I'm doing the way I'm doing it. But again, like I said, I had that transition into this starting young that gave me the opportunity to allow this to support myself and stuff like that. So my advice to you would be, if I was in your shoes, I'm going to assume that you love this YouTube thing and you're sure of it. And you're like, I want to be doing this full time. I just literally can't. Right? Like I'm going to assume that if I was you and that were the case, and I loved this, but I didn't have a lot of time for it, I would allocate time for it. You said you work 40 hours. So what's that? Is that 4 days a week or 5 days a week? I don't know.
Yeah,
is it
this
8
is a
hour
guy
days?
who's never had a full-time job.
I've never had a full-time
8
job.
hours a day for 5 days
5
a
days,
week,
yeah.
Monday through Friday, 8 hours.
I just didn't know if it was 10 hours. Do you get in 2 hours overtime? I don't know what he's working with. So yeah, you're working 5 days a week. I would allocate one of your days. If it was me, I would allocate one of my weekend days entirely to fulfilling that cup, and then you could be potentially making, depending on what kind of content you're making, a video that goes out every week. You could be working on a video that goes out bi-monthly, things like that. And then you're spending a whole fucking day from the morning you wake up to morning at night, fulfilling your passion and making something of it. And then you have your other day where you can spend and fulfill your other obligations, life and fiance and stuff like that. That's what I would do,
Yeah.
and like you said, you have a supportive family. So, that's I think what I would do until there's a clear, like, this is working and I can make money from it and survive or take the leap, Sorry, go ahead, James.
I think about when it's time to make that jump and transition over into doing the YouTube full time. No one's going to know that except for you. You're going to feel that, and you're going to have to trust your instinct on that. And that's not to say that it's going to be when you're getting 1 million views on every video and you're making this and that amount of money every month. No, because there is going to be a risk involved, and you're going to have to recognize that. And if you really want to do this, you're going to have to take that risk.
Yeah.
Because you don't get places in life and pursue things that you're passionate about without taking risks.
Right.
Like, there are careers and jobs in life that you get based on the experience you have, the education you have, this and that, right? And then you get a stable job and you do that. And you can do that until you retire and live a very comfortable life and make steady money and all that. But the thing that's missing from that scenario, unless you're lucky enough that scenario is what you're passionate about, which is absolutely possible. But if it's something you're not passionate about, then you're living your life ignoring the things that you are passionate about and ignoring your dreams. And I'm a huge fucking advocate for chasing your dreams. I think you owe it to yourself in any way, shape, and form to pursue your dreams and at least give it a shot.
Because look how fulfilled we are. Like, you can just feel it.
You can just feel it.
When I listen to James talk, dude, he's just fulfilled. Truly, like, I'm being silly, but at the same time, it's like when you meet people who are doing what they love, like, you can just see that light in them that even if they're going through some of the hardest shit in their life, but they're still pursuing their passion, like, there's this beautiful light that gets awakened in you, and you feel it, and it makes you
because it's
excited to be alive, dude.
It's worth it when you're chasing your dream. It's worth it for all the hardships you're gonna encounter, whether it's fucking financial or whatever, relationships even. Sometimes it can weigh on your relationships, but it's worth it when it pays off. Because it's you're now walking in your fucking dream, and it's your dream. It's what you've dreamt of. You know what I mean? And like, it's something that it's hard to put into words. But I would say I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you said, but you're in a place right now where, and I say this because I am also experiencing this and have been for about a year now. It's about the fucking grind, and it's about the hustle, and it's about balancing everything in your life to the best of your abilities. I get about 4 hours of sleep every night, but that's because I'm working, whether it's at the shop or on set during the day. And then at night I come and I work on shit here because I have to do all these things and I want to. And so like, there's this level of, okay, for the next few years, however fucking long, I'm going to be fucking grinding my ass off and working on all these different things. And it's going to be fucking rough, but I'm going to find my footing and I'm going to find my rhythm. And then you're in that, but you don't really realize that like you're in it until you're in it. And then you look back and you're like, holy shit, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it now. You know what I mean? So it's very much so like an instinctual thing that you're going to recognize at some point. But I would say don't take anything that we're saying as like fact, right?
Unless you listen to me.
Unless it's what Clay said, because that's right. Listen to yourself too, but recognize that like there's so much you can do without making like a huge fucking life decision right now.
Totally.
But that time will come, and like I said, you'll know. Right now, I would say keep fucking grinding. Work on your videos whenever you can, when you're off work, over the weekend, whatever. Dude, you're gonna lose some sleep. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna go through it, but it's all gonna start to come together and make sense. And then you'll be in a much better situation to like recognize like, and you're also going to get that much better at doing it and making that content. And you're going to realize like, okay, I've got this down now. I'm in a better place that if I do decide to leave this job, I put all my effort into this project, now that I know and I'm confident in doing it, I know that extra time and effort that I can put into it is going to fucking pay off.
Yeah. And if you like that whole grind, which like, I've been in the grind and felt good about it. I've been in the grind and felt bad about it and felt overworked.
But that's part of it. There's going to be ups and downs, man. Hardcore. Be ready for that.
Yeah.
There's going to be ups and downs. Oh my God. But neither the ups or the downs are permanent. And that's life. You got to recognize that and roll with it. And when they're downs, you got to pivot and adjust and get yourself back up. And when it's ups, you got to recognize like, okay, I'm not just living easy now. Like once this dies down or I'm done with this project, there's going to be a period of down. Like after we were done with Three Kings, I had a down period of just like uncertainty a little bit, but also like excitement at the same time. You know, it's just, that's life, dude. It ebbs and flows.
And now,
you know,
we
gotta be
got
ready
you
for that.
potentially working on a new music video. Are
Oh yeah, baby.
you excited about that?
Very.
He's so talented, by the way. Like, he's a freak.
I'm very
That's how we do
excited.
it.
But yeah, man, that's it from me. Like I hearing you talk about it, it seems like, you know, you're an intelligent guy and you have a good level of like self-awareness and a grip on fucking reality and shit that like, I think you're going to do it just from hearing you speak. And I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, truly. And you were really, really great to listen to. I was like really in it, just hearing your message. I was like, oh yeah, I would listen to this guy talk about fucking whatever, man. So yeah, dude, just keep fucking doing it, man. Keep rocking. Follow that fucking fire in your heart, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Follow
100%.
it. Keep yourself covered. Like, take risks, but like not ones that'll make you homeless. But like, dude, you literally have to. I was literally listening
You won't
to
be
someone-
homeless.
You won't be homeless. You'll never be homeless.
You won't be homeless.
You'll never be homeless. But I hope so. Like, there's no way for us to know for sure. But like, I don't
Yeah.
think you will. Of course, there's no way.
But again, there's no way of knowing for sure.
People are too afraid to take risks, and those are the people that don't make it. And you have to take risks, and you have to make sacrifices, and you have
Not
to
even
work hard.
making it.
Even making it subjective.
Trying,
Yeah.
you know, like even trying. I feel like there's so many people that don't even take the risk to try it. And that's sad. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, that
Yeah,
person's
yeah.
sad. I'm saying like, it's sad that they didn't get that opportunity to try doing it because
See
like,
what it feels like. Yeah.
you
See what it
know,
tastes
like-
give it a taste.
give it a taste. See what it tastes like. I want a taste of the good life. See what it tastes like. See what it tastes like. But yeah, man.
exactly. You know,
Yeah.
that's exactly right. You got to take risks, man. You got to. Sometimes people got to fucking take out bank loans. Sometimes people got to fucking like not make very much money. Sometimes in when they could be making more money. You know,
Dude,
like
nobody-
you just gotta
nobody-
fucking take risks.
Yeah, nobody fucking like made it or succeeded or like made a lot of money without taking so many fucking risks and
Yeah.
also very important, failing a lot.
Failures, bro.
You will fail
oh yeah.
at some point.
You're gonna fail, dude.
No, dude, you have to recognize that.
100%.
There are times like failure is the best fucking teacher, dude. That's
Yeah.
facts.
And you never
That
go back to where you were
top
before you
5,
were
top 10 most valuable lessons
Yeah.
in life is that failure is not failure. Failure is one of the best teachers. So
Yeah.
like if you fail, don't stop. If you fail, try it again and learn what about that caused it to fail and don't do it again.
right.
And you know what I mean? Like, so don't be like, it's all or nothing. Like I'm going to take this risk, quit my job and then do this. And then you put out a video and it gets like 1,000 views and
300
doesn't do
views,
anything.
1,000
And then
views.
you're like,
Uh-huh.
now what? I have to go back and get my job. It's like, well, keep going, man. Give it some fucking time.
Yeah. YouTube's scary too, man. It's a fickle
Fuck
creature.
YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Yeah,
dude.
YouTube's a fucking,
Fuck YouTube.
fucking
That's why,
royal
like, look,
bitch, bro.
if I ever sound jaded about YouTube, it's because fuck YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. YouTube is the most toxic and fickle and advantageous fucking industry that you could ever do. So I wish you the best of luck, but YouTube is scary, man.
It's dope when you're on top, though. It's dope.
Oh
when you're
yeah,
on top.
baby.
It's dope when you're on top, man.
And we were on top, baby, one time.
And it was dope back when it was the Wild Wild West, when you could like really get more views than you should based on like titles, tags, thumbnails, video
And get
content.
so much money from that.
And you made bro, yeah, the CPMs used to be ridiculous. Like back then it was exciting because it was this grind. It was like, okay, if I fucking make videos every single day, dude, I can make a fucking couple $1,000s a month. And then you're just like, woo, you got this whole thing. And then you're like, oh, I'm getting better and better. It was this like beautiful, beautiful thing that it used to be. And it would only work if you had talent, you had something to offer. But if you did, man, you could just fucking go, and it would work and instantly pay you for that. And it was amazing. And you could grow an audience. And like now it's the fucking dusty old fucking post fucking goddamn war. It's dude, this shit's post Chernobyl now, man. Everyone's just a fucking mongoloid. Hey, you do. It's fucking
Yeah,
tough,
it's
man.
literally like, it's tough. but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
Absolutely not
Dude,
impossible.
if we
man.
wanted to do YouTube full time again, even we could. We could fucking band Sugar Pine 7 together. Again, get 30,000 views on every video, post 2 or 3 of them a week, sell it to another company, get on a salary. Like, you know what I mean? It's all possible.
we put on an
It's
upload
just not
schedule,
what we want to do.
then burn out, and then get fired, and then
Like,
start all over again.
yeah, you know, it's like, it is not impossible, and it's not impossible. It's really hard from the start. And that is something that I don't wish to ever have to experience again, is
All right, well,
starting YouTube
we're trying to inspire this guy, man.
because it's impossible.
No, man. Best of luck, and keep us updated.
Truly, bro. Tweet your videos at me, man, and I'll watch them.
Treat.
Maybe. You got one video to hook, line, and sinker me, bro. And if I'm in love with it, that's the only video I'll watch.
I'll ever watch.
No, yeah. Send me a fucking video. I'll watch it, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah. Guys, we'll see you next week. Please go pre-save my song,
Yup.
Love Me When You're Gone. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and time, and soul searching went into these songs. So it's first single off the EP, so go fucking get it. And the music video comes out, man. A lot of hands, a lot of cooks in the kitchen, guys, but we made a buffet.
And who knows? Maybe next week there'll be a new Sugar Pine 7 video.
Yeah. Doubt it, though.
All day, and when I wake up, I'm over it.